The big news. The big news. HBO no longer working with Golden Boy Promotions. What a surprise, huh? Man, I talked about this shit on the video before, man. You know what I mean? Like, the top rank Golden Boy shit wasn't enough. Now it's Showtime HBO. And if y'all haven't noticed that only Tecate fucks with Golden Boy, then Corona fucks with like the other promotional companies. I told y'all, man, this is gonna be like, these two motherfuckers have ushered in one of the worst eras of boxing yet. And I know I seen a couple of videos where guys were saying, you know, HBO crazy for not fucking with these guys and blah blah blah. The only reason we know these guys is because of HBO. HBO showcased the shit out of Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya and guys like Andre Berto and Keith Thurman. Now, if y'all seen some of my earlier videos, Showtime was the network I went to for real fucking competitive fights. So I see Showtime doing the old HBO business model and putting on a lot of bullshit. A bunch of bullshitting ass fights. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Adrian Broner versus cab drivers. Lucas Matisse versus gardeners. Amir Khan versus the shoe shine man. Fucking Devin Alexander versus the guy who do the rims at the car wash. Peter Quillen. Who the fuck he gonna fight? The nigga who sell pops at the basketball game? You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. Because they've over invested in Golden Boy now. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get better fights on HBO again. I mean, look, when Michael Jordan retired from the NBA, they were okay. When Joe Montana stopped playing, the fucking 49ers were okay. When Wayne Gretzky stopped playing hockey, hockey kept on fucking going. Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth and Roger Clemens, all them motherfuckers stopped playing after they went on strike. Albert Pujols still got a $250 million contract. The Yankees are still the most hated team and the most popular selling team in baseball. HBO will be alright, man. They didn't pack up and fold when Mike Tyson jumped ship and went to Showtime. They didn't do that shit when Evander Holyfield ended up fighting Mike Tyson on Showtime. They were okay. They didn't fold up when Oscar De La Hoya left. And they will be alright after Floyd Mayweather leaves. He eventually was gonna leave. Whether it was his decision or Father Time, they'll be okay. Trust me. The good thing about it, though, is it opens up the doors for guys like Lou DiBella, Dan Goose, Gary Shaw, 50 Cent. You know, maybe we can get some better quality matchups, you know? And believe me, HBO been making stars since the Sugar Ray Leonard days. You know, I believe Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the first guys I remember fighting kind of on that network. But I mean, shit, they built up Roy Jones, they built up Mike Tyson, they built up Evander Holyfield, they built up Roy Jones, they built up Holyfield, De La Hoya, they built up Broner. they'll build up more stars. Don't worry, y'all. HBO will be okay. So what that Broner is over there on Showtime? So what Mayweather is over there on Showtime? They'll have another welterweight that they'll build up, and they'll say, this is the best fighter in the welterweight division. This is the best fighter at 140 pounds. This is the best fighter at 160. We have the best fighter at 154. And you know what? What we'll want to do is we'll want to see them fight a Canelo or Mayweather or Alexander. You know what I mean? I mean, right now, Lucky Boy made me a fan. I can't wait to see Lucky Boy fight again. Jesse Vargas did a pretty damn good job too. Ruslan Pavatnikov. I would have never been able to pronounce that shit a week ago. Wouldn't have even thought about trying to pronounce that shit a week ago. They could put him on again right now against another motherfucker, and we'd be watching it. So y'all, HBO is gonna be okay. I'm gonna tell you who's not gonna be okay. I believe. I don't think Showtime is gonna be okay. Because, yeah, they may have expanded their budget, but I don't think they've expanded that budget that much. And maybe it was okay to let Floyd Mayweather go because maybe they felt like they were overpaying. You know what I mean? Maybe they were writing him big fat ass checks, but not really quite getting all of that money back in. Maybe that's the reason they let him go. So either Showtime got some deeper pockets, or I don't know. I mean, the pay-per-view buys is not gonna go up. I mean, you're not gonna tap into a whole new market. You're not gonna get a whole bunch more people buying pay-per-views just because you switch networks. It's not gonna happen. So, yeah, the switch might have been good for Floyd Mayweather, but what the fuck does this do for boxing as a whole? In his era, his time at being at the top in boxing, how will boxing's era be remembered? For ushering in a cocky ass generation of fighters, or a bunch of brash guys, or the cleanup era, you know, where everybody wanted to get drug tested?